Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. I just wanted to pop on here for a minute and just spread a little message today. So, today I'm here to say that eating is an act of self love. I know that a lot of times it gets really confused, or we get really confused with what we should and shouldn't eat, and certain diets and different things we've learned, and we have goals, and so we should eat this, we shouldn't eat this. But really, eating is an act of self love. It's not about the rules and restrictions and guilt and fear. It's actually about nurturing ourselves. So if you think of why we actually eat in the first place, is it's obviously to keep our body alive. By eating, we give ourselves energy and fuel and detoxification, and it really just basically keeps our whole body alive. And not only alive, but what we eat can determine whether we just stay alive or whether we thrive. So really, eating is an act of building up our body to function as best as possible. And the better we feed it, the better we function. So that's in stress management and, like I said, energy, even allergies, digestion, how present we are in our life. It's unbelievable how much of that changes when we just make simple shifts in our diet. So realizing that eating is actually an act of self-love. And when you catch yourself starting to get really in your head about it, so, oh, I should eat this, or oh, I shouldn't eat this because I have goals and I have this, and like, I don't even know if this is bad or if this is good, and I'm so fed up with this, I just want to eat all of this. And you just take a minute, whoa, let's back up. Let's just take a minute and think, am I in an act of love right now? And if the answer is no, then making a simple shift of, okay, so how can I eat what I want, be in love, be moving towards my goals, and feel nurtured and taken care of by myself? So to me, the things that make me feel really good after I eat a meal, the things that make me feel really good are like a big salad or a big bowl of pineapple or a smoothie or a big bowl of oatmeal, warm oatmeal. Those to me make me feel really good. But what also makes me feel really good is chocolate. I love chocolate. So I get this really good organic dark chocolate. I love it. I'll have a few squares, at night when the kids go down, when I'm just feeling like, okay, I just need to relax, be nurtured. That's okay. That is actually also in line with self-love. What do I need right now? I need to sit on the couch with a couple squares of chocolate. Totally fine. We're allowed to snack. We're allowed to have treats. We're allowed to indulge. But it's where the motivation comes from, and what we're choosing to eat is gonna also reflect how much love we're putting into our body. So I was mentioning this earlier in the thread to somebody about I almost every evening I have a couple squares of chocolate. I'll make air popped popcorn. I sit there with my tea when the chocolate melts because my mouth is warm from the tea. It just feels so good. I just can take a breath. I feel good. So I'm just going to encourage everybody to move towards love in every area of their life. That's where our power is. Our power is when we thrive, when we're present. When we're acting in love and we're eating good foods, that's when we're going to stand up taller. We're going to be able to voice what is inside us. We're going to have clear eyes and clear skin and just be really present and authentic in our life, which is where harmony and peace come from in this world. Right now, there's a lot going on in this world. And when you look at the wars and the politics and all the negativity going around, that is the opposite of love. That is fear, and that is hurt, and that is betrayal, and that is I'm right and you're wrong, and that is the opposite of love. So love is where our power is, and I really want to encourage everybody to look for ways that they can treat themselves with love, because when you feel nurtured and taken care of, it is amazing how your vibe changes in this world. And then you go and you spread it to somebody else who really needs it. So I just want to remind everyone that eating is an act of self-love. Let's work together to get you into a place where you really get that, where you really feel that, where you start getting excited to add more good foods to your diet because you know that you're loving yourself. And maybe that's what's been missing. That was what was missing for a long time for me. It was if I work harder, faster, smarter, if I work out more, if I eat less calories, less carbs, less this, less that, even my tone, it's not love. When I now eat something that I'm like, oh, that was so good and it was so good for me and I'm thriving, that is love. That is like, you can feel that. So I just want to encourage everyone to realize that love is where your power is, and it can very easily start with food. Food is such a powerful one. What you put in your body, that makes your body go, okay, this is the game we're playing. And when you're nurturing it and giving it giving it food that are in line with love and energy, your body's going to respond with love and energy. I actually feel like my hugest shift in my body didn't come from exercise. It came from when I started actually loving myself. And I knew it. In the back of my mind, all these years, I kind of said, I bet when I just chill out and stop with all the rules and the hate of myself, I bet that's when all my results will come. But like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to actually love myself because I was still so concerned with how not good enough I was. But as I move into self-love, it is amazing. My body shifts daily, and I'm more jazzed about things like yoga as opposed to the boot camps. Like, I love boot camps and there's nothing wrong with them, but for me, sometimes I was using them as punishment, not as like, oh, I'm going to sweat because I love it and it's good for me. So I'm going to wrap it up, but that is my message. Be in love. Start with the food you eat. When you're preparing your meals for the next day, look at it as like, yeah, I'm loving myself, and this is where my results are going to come from. It is where your results are going to come from. That is a guarantee. I promise you that. So I'd love to hear in the comments below what your thoughts are about this, if there's any yeah buts and what ifs and any concerns, any insights, if you're jazzed about it, if this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it because I want to know that what I'm sharing is landing with you, because that is really important to me. That's why I do what I do. I don't want to just share stuff for the fact of sharing it. I want to share it because it's what you need to hear. So let me know, and I hope everybody has a great Monday, and I'll talk to you soon.